Okay, hopefully you do well out there. First tee shot is away. Let's have a good one. All right, setting up here deep in the spinach. Ah, that didn't hit the mark, did it? You're gonna want to sink this one, this to save your par. And after that one, even par is your score. All right, par 3, second hole. Let's do this. Great swing. Well, unfortunately, we missed the green here. Okay, from the green side sand. Hopefully we get up and down from here. All right, we're out of that sand. That's the main thing. And you've got this left over for par. You are currently sitting right at even par. Heads up, wind's going right to left on this one. Oh, effortlessly done. Nice swing. And we're around about, I'd say 240, 245 to the pin. Well, look at you putting for eagle now. That's fine work. Fine work indeed. Here we go. This putt for the eagle. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right. Oh man, hopefully the comeback isn't too bad for you. 6 feet to the cup. And after that one, you'll go down to 1 under par. We're teeing up on the 4th hole now. You had that one dialed in, didn't you? This one's just a 5-footer. Boom, you dropped that one, and that's back-to-back birdies. And a 3-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. We've got a headwind blowing in our face on this one. Oh yeah, I'll approve that. Here's our second shot on this 5th hole. This is a super long putt. No two ways around it. Let's see how you do. Looks like this goes downhill and to the right. Ooh. And you've got this left for par on this one. And after that one, 3 strokes off the pace. And we have a par 4 here on the 6th. Yes, that's a good swing. Okay, this one's about 135 yards out. Okay, we're on the green. Okay, best of luck with this one. 16-footer. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Going towards that hole. And it looks like our leader is ahead by 3 strokes at the moment. Wind's blowing from our backs on this one. You absolutely demolished that drive. Okay, we're setting up in the rough, and it's inside of the rough. It's down deep. All right, coming out of the rough, you might not have enough on it. We are in the deep stuff here. This one's looking dialed. Nailing another approach. Nice. Okay, this putt is around 6 feet out. Nice putt. That's your fourth birdie of the day. Bringing things down to 4 under after that one. Okay, par 3, 8th hole is next. Okay, this one just made it into the first cut of rough. And this one for bogey. And that will bring things up to 3 under par for you. And we can cap off the front 9 with a par 4. Well, that'll happen. And hitting into an elevated green on this one. This one's heading a bit right. Okay, let's go. This one is for par. Sort of straight to start out with this one, and then it goes a bit to the left. This one's tracking. There it is. And it is a 2-stroke lead at the moment for our leader. And we got a left to right cross breeze on this hole. Here's our second shot on the 10th. Safe approach, nice. Okay, here's a 12-foot putt. I think this one's going just a bit to the right. It's getting there. And down it goes for the birdie. Well done. 4 under par is your score at the moment. All right, good luck. We have a par 4 here on the 11th hole. Nicely done. Setting up here about 190 yards or so to the pin. This one's a little to the right on approach. All right, that one is on the green. Very long putt coming up. Okay, this is extreme putting. Hopefully you get this to go. Hopefully you get this close. I would accept just getting close on this one. Oh, brutal. This putt's about 5 feet. And our leader currently has a 1-stroke advantage on the field. Wind is blowing left to right. A little wayward on the approach. That's all right, though. All right, second shot on the 12th. Oh, I wish that went for you. All right, let's do it. This to save par. All right, let's get to the next. And after that hole, just 2 strokes off the lead. Here comes the 13th hole. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. It happens. Okay, safely into the fairway. Now, on to the next shot. This is setting up to be around 150 yards to the pin. And just 2 strokes away from our leader here. Okay, there you go. Sinking this will take you to 4 under. Looks like a right to left break. Oh! Here we go, 4 par. Our current leader is up there by 2 strokes currently. That wind is going right to left out there. All right, let's leave this sand behind us. What do you say? Okay, and from the greenside bunker, let's nestle this one in nice and close.
Oh my word, that almost dropped in the bucket.
And this is about 4 feet. And after that one, you're 3 under.
And here is the par 3 15th. That sounded good.
Nice shot. That'll do. And this one is from 23 feet.
And this one's going pretty hard right to left.
Well, this one's looking good so far.
This one's still on track. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work.
Four under par currently.
Okay, up next is the par 5 16th hole.
Ooh, looks like we're going to the fairway. That's bold, using the driver off the fairway. I'll take it. Okay, we are in the deep stuff currently.
Okay, nicely done. You're in the fairway now. Let's hit up onto that green. Oh my, you almost got that.
And let's put this one in the cup for our par. And you are only 1 stroke behind our leader after that hole. Got a right to left breeze on this hole.
Well, missed the green on that one, but I've already forgotten about it.
And this is our second shot here on the 17th. And this next putt for the par. And the person on top is leading by a stroke at the moment. And now the 18th hole. This one's a par 4. Well done. And setting up around 215 yards out. That's going to miss the green. Unfortunate. And wouldn't it be nice to save par here? All right, that's going to be a 4 under for you today. And that's going to do it for us today. Just flew by. Thanks again for playing, and we'll see you soon. Hello there, my name is John, welcoming you to the event. And today we start off with a par 4. Time to get it. Let's crank this into the fairway and be on our way. And here we go, off the first tee and looking forward to a fantastic round of golf. Let's do some fun. And second shot here on the first. You're going to like that, won't you? This putt is about 11 feet. It's breaking to the left, I think. Looking pretty good. And right now you are at 4 under. Teeing her up here on the second. This one's heading a little bit too much to the right. Well, you're not going to hit every green today. That's all right. All right, let's get out of this sand. All right, grab that flat stick. We're out of here. Okay, this will save you par. And after that one, you're at 5 under. Wind is blowing on the tee here. Yeah, that'll play. Okay, we are about 245 yards out from here. And we're going right of the pin. Setting up for our third shot. And this putt's around 16 feet out. This is an uphill putt and moving to the left. This putt's going. Look at you go. And after that one, you're at 6 under. Blowing left to right on this one. All right, kick left. We're on the green with that one. Well done. This one's clocking in at around 24 feet. Here's an uphill putt moving to the left. Ooh, careful there. You come in there like Seabiscuit. Okay, this putt's for your par. And 2 strokes back from our leader after that hole. And we've got a par 4 here on the 5th. And look at this. You got all of that one. I'm sure of it. This might go. And the chip drops on in for you. That'll be your birdie. Well, let's rewind and watch that again and see how this went down. Our leader has a 2-stroke advantage at the moment. All right, par 4 for us on the 6th hole. Well, that won't do, will it? Looks like we're heading to the sand. And from the green side bunker, looking for an up and down here. Okay, from the sand to the green, I like this progression. Okay, save par right now with this putt. Let's go. And just a couple strokes back from the leader after that hole. Wind's picking up out there. We got a headwind on this hole. Okay, here's our second shot here on the 7th hole. And there's some fantastic golf putting for eagle. This is an eagle putt.
This one's just breaking hard to the left.
Ooh, that was close. And 5 feet left to go. Good work out there today. That's your 4th birdie so far. And it's a 2-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. Okay, we got a par 3 8th hole. Well, what can you do about it? Nothing. This is what our 3rd shot's looking like. Nothing you can do now to just pop in the bogey and we'll move on. I think this one's going left to right. Oh, no. Setting up a 5-foot putt here. And after that, you're 2 under. Let's see what we can do on the 9th. Setting up with an elevated green. This might call for some extra distance. Might not be enough from the rough. All right, you need this to save par. Let's drop this in. This starts off pretty straight and then turns to the right a bit. That drops on in there. There's your par. And we have a 1-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. Let's see what happens here. We got a long par 4 for this one. Well, tee shot's looking good. Setting up from 145 yards away and 4 strokes off the lead. You'll be all right there. 16 feet to the cup. And this one's, I think, going left to right. Well, the putt appears to be on line. Oh, that was supposed to be a birdie. All right, tapping in for par, and we're moving on. And after that one, 4 strokes off the lead. Wind is blowing left to right on this one. And setting up here in the fairway bunker. Could use a bit of a kick to the right. All right, out of that bunker and putting. Let's see what happens. And this one is for the birdie. All right, starting this one way outside the left of the hole. And here we go with the par putt. Okay, that putt's done. Our leader is currently ahead of the pack by 5 strokes. And now to the 12th. This one's a par 3. Something was a little bit off on that one. Oh my goodness, that almost dropped. Okay, positive thoughts. Let's save par right here. This one's breaking left to right, going downhill. Looks like you got a line on this. Still going. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. And after that one, 5 strokes away from the leader. Heads up, wind's blowing left to right here. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. Good job. And this is our third shot. And 5 strokes off the lead. Just 4 feet left on this one. Great work. That's your 5th birdie today. Okay, 7 under par at the moment. Okay, this one's a short par 4. Well, let's regroup. Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th. Okay, out of that bunker onto the green now. That's good stuff. Now, let's try, see what we can do with that long putt. And here we go for the birdie. And I think this one's breaking pretty hard, right to left.
Oh, come on.
And here's a 13-footer. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. So far, so good. That's a good putt, and that's a good par. Our current leader is ahead by 4 strokes as we check the board here. And this one is number 15. This one's a par 3. And your approach is heading right at the pin. I think I have sand in my mouth somehow. Let's get on out of here.
Oh, almost hold it.
On this hole, we've got this left for par. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. All right, solid putt. And after that hole, 4 strokes off the pace. All right, here we go. Par 5, 16th hole. Let's do it. Unlucky. Good shot. Okay, this one's around 90 yards out. And 4 strokes back at this point. Hopefully this will bounce to the left. Nice stroke. We're on the green. 8 under par if you can drop this. I think this one's breaking to the left. It could be a good one. Oh yeah, that was fantastic. And our leader is ahead by 4 strokes at the moment. Okay, par 3, 17th hole is next. Well, looks like you're a bit off on that approach. If you drop this, it could save par. And after that one, you are at 8 under par. Best of luck here on the final hole of this one. Those shots are going to happen to you. Here we go, setting up with an elevated green ahead of us. We might need more club. And you might not have enough club from the rough. This one's about 7 feet away. Today you get to end your round with a par. That's A-okay in my books. And at the end of this one, look at this. 8 under par for you today. All right, that's just about it for me. Hopefully we'll see you back here real soon. See you next time. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get this in gear. Today we start with a par 4 first hole. Let's get to it. Let's put that first drive in the fairway and be on our way. Break a leg out there. Hopefully you have a good round. Second shot here on the first. Oh, well, you get style points for that one at least. It didn't end up in a great spot, but man, you were dead on with your aim. Good luck on this one. Par save, possibly. After that hole, 8 under par. Okay, careful out there. We got a tailwind. Oh, missed the green on that one. Here's our second shot on hole number 2. Ooh, look at here. Nice chip. Here comes a 3-footer. Okay, 8 under par is your score currently. And here we go. Third hole, par 5. Come on now, give us a nice little fairway lie. Don't see that every day. I guess you're just going to take that driver off the fairway and be on your way. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that approach. And this one's your 4th. And with this putt, you could save par. Good luck. And after that one, you're sitting at 8 under. And the 4th hole in this one is a par 3. There's something off on that swing. I just can't figure out what. Let's be careful getting out of here. Might not get all the distance you want in the deep stuff.
Ooh, look at this thing.
Solid approach there, pin high. All right, let's go. This one's for par. And our leader currently has a 4-stroke advantage on the field. That wind is picking up, blowing left to right on this one. Little play. Here's our second shot on the 5th. And with this approach, you got to be careful with that downslope around the pin. This one could get away from you. A little wayward on that approach.
Oh, it almost dropped.
All right, tapping that in. Let's move on. Okay, next hole coming up, and you're 4 strokes off the lead. And now the par 4 6th. Oop, that one, yeah, that's in the water. Okay, setting this one up. The ball's below your feet as well. This one's going right. And this putt's 30 feet away. This one's breaking to the right. It's also downhill. Looking good so far?
Come on, get down there. Oh, my goodness, killing me here. Just killing me. Great putt, though. Almost got that to go.
And everyone's chasing our leader here today at the moment. 5-stroke lead. Okay, let's see what you can do here on the 7th. Okay, you've got about 220 yards to go. This one's going left. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. And out of that beach and on to the green with us. Here we go. Drop this one for birdie. I think this one's breaking to the left. Well, it's heading towards the hole. And our leader currently is enjoying a 5-stroke lead on the rest of the pack. Might need a bit more club. We got a headwind on this hole. Well, you put a nice swing onto that one.
Ooh, there's a golf shot.
Good shot. Okay, this one's a 3-footer. That was nice. Back-to-back birdies. And our leader is ahead by 6 strokes as we check the scoreboard here. I approve. And this is around the 245-yard mark. Nice. All right, we need this to go. This to save par. This one starts off pretty straight, then goes to the right. This putt's good so far. And that'll go down for par. Well done. All right, 9 under is your score. We've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one. This one's about 130 yards out. Well, that's all right. We'll get on the green next time. This one's for par. Oh, man. Okay, moving on. And you're 8 under par currently. And here we go. Par 4, 11th hole. Let's do it. I think this looks pretty safe. Okay, this one's around 160 yards from the pin. Ooh, this one might get there. Let's see. And that approach was a bit wayward. And you're going to need to drop this if you want to save par. And there is an 8-stroke difference between first and second place at the moment. That is a large gap. And a heads up this hole. We got a tailwind blowing with the ball. The approach heading right. Here's our second shot on the 12th. Here we have a 16-foot putt. A slight break, if any, to the right on this one. Oh, it's getting there. Good job on that one. And 8 strokes off the lead after that one. And for the 13th hole, we have a par 5. And that was a tee shot. And we're around about, I'd say 240, 245 to the pin. All right, here we go. This one's for birdie. And the current leader is ahead by 8 strokes. Hard to catch this one. Here we go. Now, the 14th hole. This one's a par 4. This putt is just around 12 feet. This one's going left to right pretty hard. And that drops for your 4th birdie of the day. Okay, after that one, you're sitting right there at 10 under. And we are working with the tailwind on this hole. Well, unfortunate. That's going to get counted as a missed green. Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. And this will save your par. Good work out here today as we head down the final stretch. We are at 10 under par. And we got a par 5 here on the 16th. This one's your 3rd. And from the sand, I don't think this has enough though. And from the green side bunker. Oh my! Robbery. Yeah, I wish that one went down. This putt's for par. Let's see what you can do. Our current leader ahead by 6 strokes at the moment. And teeing up now on the 17th. Well, you tried, you just didn't quite hit this green. All right, drop this on in and save your par. Okay, 6 strokes behind our leader after that hole. And wind will be a factor on this. One's blowing right into our face. This one looks like it'll play. Time for our second shot here on number 18. You must be feeling lucky. Taking driver off the turf. Ooh, that took a dirty bounce to the left. All right, I like being back on the fairway. And this putt for a final score of 69 on the day. And for the final hole, that one drops on in for bogey. And at the end of this one, you've wound up 9 under par. All right, that's going to do it. Thank you so much for playing the game, and we will hopefully see you real soon.